Said I ain't got no friends on my blood to me. Spilling in your ear, that's money. Hey, not my vibe. I'm getting money, yeah, I'm fine. If I call you bro, you better ride out. Just tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Me and bros keep no sleep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Treat my whole just like brothers. If I call you my brother, then we gon' ride. I love you forever, my guy for life. You know it's whatever, if you fight, I fight. Tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Me and bros keep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Forever, know me.
700,000 a phantom on a random. Buy the Birkin every time she throw a tantrum. My accountant on speed dial, I told her make the transfer. AI questions on, cause I walk with all the answers. I pull up $1 million car, blue, blue, blue. I know some that slime, woo, woo, woo. Blueberry seats, perfect time, woo, woo, woo. The projects always showing love for me, hey. Whenever I'm in New York, me and Boogie like cousins. Gotta fire up a jet and take a trip out to London. My diamonds always hitting me in the Leante, always up to something.
Diamonds or baguettes, girl, just tell me if I'm heavy.
I came from the bottom, I came straight out of poverty.
I had to look around and see who's with me and not with me.
Tryna go and stake these billions on a long road.
If I tell you I love you, that ain't a lie. Until I make a couple million, I can't go home.
They won the championship, so I bought the two-tone. Bentley Coliseum riding with the roof
Kill
gone.
my vibe. I'm getting money, yeah, I'm fine. If I call you bro, you better ride out. Just tell me what's the word and we gon' slide, slide, slide. Just me and my broski. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Treat my whole just like brothers. If I call you my brother, then we gon' ride. I love you forever, my guy for life. You know it's whatever, if you fight, I fight. Tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Just me and my bros keep no sleep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Hold shit, I'm like brothers.
Yeah, what's good, y'all? Thank y'all for holding out, waiting. It's me, your host Javi, is back in the building. Welcome to another episode of It's 2K, baby. To my day one, shot college in the gym, shooting 3 pointers, 8 outside, trying to pop college. What it do, holla. Hey, hey. And to the people here today, just today, wanna appreciate you for your stay. Appreciate you for your stay. I got the cough drop in my mouth. And I got the new rubber bands on these braces. Oh my god, my life's like all over the place. Fighting coast today. Shout out to this expired can day. Hopefully it helps May. Like I was saying to them niggas, just sit today. Appreciate you for your motherfucking stay. Stop by and drop a like. Maybe go ahead and subscribe. But otherwise, take care till the next time. Hey. We finna get it going. Without further ado, that song was alright right there though. And look at this character though, develop him slowly but surely. Oh man, did I just break my shit? I hope not. Can y'all hear me still? Hold on, man. I heard about how soft these mics were. Can y'all hear me? Alright, hold up. Alright, we good. That scared the hell out of me. Alright, let's go. Let me also just, I gotta put my phone on the charger. Hold on.
Give you the typical day of a chicken.
We started shooting. I started shooting. Well, I don't know how the other team's talking shit. If the other team just takes the ass whooping and goes on by the business, we'll be fine. It'll be by. How much will you beat them by then? Oh, 50. We'll try to beat it. Depending on what our team wants to do that night. We're just there to get I'm sorry. We're just there to get some conditioning, right? We call blue when we're up. What an asshole. Guys, you're not really taking it seriously. We're just trying to get some cardio in, so let's everybody be polite about this. Right. That's right. So I'm doing blue, and we're shooting on the other team's basket. And now the other team's kind of, they get mad that I'm shooting, and like the third, fourth one, they come out and play D and don't let me get the ball in bounds. So finally get it in, I'm dribbling up the court towards my basket, and I turn around real quick and shoot it back in their basket. My buddy's foul. Well, the ball went in. Now I'm looking at the ref. What are you going to call? I'm ready. That's right. So I'm like, what are you going to call? He's like, I don't know really what to call. So he just comes over to me and says, Jason, cut the bullshit. So what I think is, what do y'all think should happen in that situation? I think you shoot free throw. Well, the bucket went in. Yeah. But on whose basket? On their basket. You shoot the basket at their free throw. I think you should shoot. No, you got to shoot on your free throw. What I think happens is, I think the 3-point counts to them. But you get to shoot a free throw. Correct. On my basket. Because you're shooting. You're fouled in the act of shooting. That's right. Like, I don't know how people out try to whoop my ass when I do something. Well, if somebody did that to me, shit, I'm fine. That resulted in a fight? Immediately. It never resulted in a fight. How many fights did you get in growing up? Not really many, because I was so much smaller than everybody.
Now that's what I want to see.
Like that, I kind of know how to talk shit. I know 40-year-old Reckley, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, because I know I know who's with me or what. Randy Moss and I know. Yeah, so like. Who was protective growing up? Because I assume that, sometimes the game gets a little disrespectful. Like, high school, like rivalry. Well, high school in West Virginia, we were just beating. We could have called blue in high school in West Virginia if we wanted to. It was that dumb. Yeah, we were killing people in the city.
Let's go!
So I guess for everybody who doesn't know, like, you go to high school with Randy. You guys both play football together. You both play basketball together. And Randy was incredible at basketball, too. He was. And you were incredible at football. Like, you win Player of the Year one year. Is Randy on the team? Randy was on the team. And have you never let him live that down? No, because he won Player of the Year in basketball one year, too. So, I mean, it's like... Yeah, that's right. I wasn't a bad quarterback. I didn't like to get hit. Yeah. I wasn't. And I couldn't remember the play. Like I would call a play in the huddle. I just say 32,000.
You're like Money in the Bank.
Cadence like 482. If I said all that shit, I done forgot it was 32. So look, I'm calling for 32. And the first word you guys hear me say, that's when you hike the ball. The first sound you hear can be, any numbers involved? I don't know what we're going to do. That's over there. Yeah. But to your point, yeah, this throw
More.
I could have also go get it every
So you would agree to you could throw.
I could throw it, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Moss was a good baseball player too, though.
Yeah, you keep saying how you're a great up in you said yeah, he could fish his ass off.
That's right.
Like you said, he could be an NFL pitcher
For sure. Or a field goal kicker.
but fishing, why?
That's what he likes to do. Like I like to golf, he likes to fish. I don't get into that.
Keep it going.
Keep you out there for 6-7 hours and nothing happens. I mean, how much dope you gonna smoke? How much beer you gonna drink out there? So I don't know. I guess he goes into competition, but maybe in competition they got like they stuck the lake or whatever before. But I don't know nothing about it. But
Why you just can't catch fish?
I don't want to touch the bait, and then if I do catch a fish, I don't want to touch that slimy something.
What's up with your thing about like eating and then people touching your hand?
I don't really like people touching me really. You know what I mean? like especially if I don't know you.
Okay, for
And
example.
there's some parts of this world that you can go to and like, you know, God forbid, I'm thankful that people want to take a picture with me. I'm very thankful for that. But I don't get it when people are like, can I get a picture? Like, at least ask me first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So stuff like that kind of makes me a little.
Did something happen with the food? Because I've heard this story.
I'm not sure. I don't refresh my memory.
I don't know, like while you're eating, you don't like anybody touching your hand. Sharing food?
I don't really like to share food either. I'm going, you know, we're all
I
big.
used to.
Yeah, we're all big boys. Why want to share some shrimp fried rice? Just get your own bowl. Right? Am I wrong for that?
That's completely right.
And I'll gladly buy you that bowl too if you like it.
Now, if somebody starts eating out of your shrimp fried rice,
That's yours.
So you can't go to a family style restaurant.
No.
All these big places that happen.
so what happens when you're playing on the team and you're with all these Euros who are used to these like big, you know, collective meals, everybody eating together, they got the fucking, their hands are and everything, there's almost everything getting passed around. How are you handling all that?
Y'all keep that hummus over there. We don't, you know, y'all Europeans keep that over here. Us Americans, you know, we do wings and all. We don't have this shit over here. You know what I mean? Like, Europeans are a lot different than Americans. You know what I mean? God bless them, they can do, they can do all that stuff.
Easy work.
They're just different, right?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. You know what I mean? That long foreskin. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know yeah, and that was different for me. I'm from Bell, West Virginia, as you said earlier. You know, there's no foreskins in Bell. Not one. You know what, man? I'm gonna say the same. Doug Christie. That's my guy, Doug Christie. A great guy. I think he got a bad rap, bro. He wanted to win, bro.
Why do you get a bad rap?
I think because he loves his wife so much, and himself, people don't dig that.
Yeah, that did kind of define it.
It did, but bro, Doug Christie and his wife.
All day, baby.
And then he played D. He didn't want to do that, so he loved it.
I didn't get paid to play D.
Well, excuse me.
I love your animosity towards defense. Okay,
But defense, I'm not a. Defense doesn't win championships for me.
for you. Yeah.
Like, you got to score to win, right?
Yeah.
Like I say all the time, you want 5 Dan Wallaces or 5 Allen Iversons.
5 minutes.
Have a great game, boss.
Defense helps us.
I think Steven Dagg was like,
People don't realize.
MP.
What up, Reese?
Man, didn't even recognize you without that massive hype machine trailing behind you.
I'm waiting till after the game to fire it up. That's why.
Man, how about you wait until next week? And I don't have to feel bad for what's about to happen out here.
All right, okay. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what you got.
All right, yes, sir.
hypothetical, that does make a lot of sense, but reality, the defensive teams do tend to win the championships. Like, if you're not good at defense, you're not winning. It's like, even Golden State had to get good at defense. Without Draymond, that team falls.
Right, well, without Steph Curry, Klay Thompson's pretty famous.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, but you gotta, you just help. Actually, I'm gonna do this. The team that I rooted for in 06 was the defense. They couldn't handle the defensive pressure, I think.
That's part of it, but Avery Johnson, they called the timeout in between free throws, too, and they couldn't advance the ball, so people don't realize that either.
You remember that?
Of course, it was late in the game, and
not a single play. Auburn off center.
Oh, that you remember Auburn off center? Yeah.
You can't remember 32 dollars.
Dude, okay. Let's go back from the beginning, because I don't think people know enough about how tumultuous like the beginning of your career is. Okay, so high school, they play this game, you guys are doing whatever the fuck you want. It's a crazy, like, celebrity type stuff in town. Town is small, but even extended town. Everybody knows you're gonna reach state championship.
If you don't get to the JV game, you're not getting in the watch out on that.
They would have to go to the JV game, sit through the whole JV game.
Oh, yeah.
Do you start to experience fame a little bit then?
No, not really.
Okay, because these are all your friends, the folks you grew up with on all 17.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay. You get offered to play for Donovan at Providence.
No, it wasn't at Providence yet. It was Rick Barnes at Providence.
Oh, Rick Barnes, okay. Then what happens when you end up going to Austin?
Kentucky was recruiting a little bit as a senior. Bill Donovan was an assistant coach at Kentucky. So he liked it. He was doing recruiting. So he brought me into summer camp down there in Kentucky to become a senior. He pushed me to shove, but Katina needed a freshman to play major minutes. And he didn't think I was ready. So they recruited elsewhere. And Bill Donovan, over that same time period, took the job at Marshall. I would have never thought about me. It was like 40 minutes from my house. Just never thought about going up until he took the job. So I signed with Providence out of college with Rick Barnes. He took the job at Clemson.
That's right. He leaves. So now, because he liked Rick Barnes, it wasn't a school. You believe the coach would leave you.
That's just, it's never. It's not true, of course.
That's the recruiting process.
Come on, man. Any athlete that's ever been drafted, on that interview ever, they said, man, I went to such and such because they had a great biology professor.
He's all over me, bruh.
That might be institution-like beats or something, but still you're coming at the coach camp.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So he leaves. Now you're like, I don't want to play for this coach. Did the coach fit? So what is his name? Rick Barnes.
Rick Barnes left Pete Gillen, God rest his soul. He came in. He hadn't had a relationship, but he wanted to bring in. He brought in God Cham God.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Who's actually I think now with the Mavs.
he is.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to go that far away from home. You know, probably not gonna play, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I probably could have still went there and took the minutes, but I decided not to.
It's kind of funny though because you go, coach, don't you want someone with handles? And he's like, well,
I got the guy.
Yeah, well, maybe a white guy would have. But yeah, the guy. No, I wasn't.
What is that?
I wasn't nowhere greatest career star. I didn't get any of that. So no.
Are they schmoozing your parents?
No.
How do they even get in touch with you?
Later on, they schmoozed my parents. So when I went to, signing with, I had to sit out a year because I'd already signed a letter with Providence. Yeah. So I went to Fort Union Military Academy in Virginia. And I was there for like 8 days. That shit there where I am.
Deep. Too much.
Didn't even make it. No, I told my dad, no, I can't. But, 8 days after this, you gotta salute like 6th graders that's been there long with more rank than you. You gotta make your bed. I mean, not that I'm against all that shit, but you don't have no TV. On like a 3rd day of class English, like you got like a quiz with like 320 25 vocab words. No, I'm not cut out for this. So then, after I set out the rest of that semester, I went to talk to Ben Donovan up at Marshall. Yeah. So I set out a year at Marshall. And
Randy was there too, right?
Randy came after me. So I was at Marshall for a year, and I played a year, and then Billy Donovan left and went to Florida.
Now, does he tell you?
No, not really. He's like, what are you going to do? I'm like, well, the only reason I came here, is because of you, right? And he's like, well, I want you to stay here. Looking back, that's what he's supposed to say. Meanwhile, I ended up at Florida.
Now, people don't know. Now you don't have to do this, but back in the day, if you were going to change schools, you have to sit out another year.
Yeah.
So you already redshirt freshman your first year, right? So that's 18 to 19 to sat out. Now you're sitting out another year. For 2 years, it's an eligibility to be maintained, but it's still eligibility.
Yeah. I sat out a year, and then I played a year.
You played in Marshall, correct? And then you have to sit out again.
That's right.
So
And it was illegal to pay, so you're just sitting there.
I'm saying 2 out of your what would be 4 college years, you have to sit out.
Yeah.
It's just kind of crazy. Now I think players have a different perspective on it because now they're like, let me get into the league as soon as possible because let me get paid as soon as possible.
Right.
But you're essentially doing 4 years of college while only playing 2.
Right.
That takes away 2 of your playing years. That's big money you could be making. Anyway, so he says you should stay here.
Right.
And is that a political move by
I
him?
think so. Looking back, I didn't know that then.
Explain that because I don't understand.
I just think maybe he was just trying to say the right thing for me because he knew that he couldn't come out and say, you come with me, right? Because I think back then he'd probably get in trouble for taking players.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it's about the education.
Right, that's right. That good biology professor.
Yeah.
Vocab words. That's right, bro.
Okay, so
So the new coach comes into Marshall.
Yeah.
He starts sending me a bunch of Reebok gear to the house. Thinking if I open that, now he's got me. Because it was like, he's almost like he's paying me now. I'm stuck here. But my dad was kind of smart about it. He didn't let me open any of it. I was mad at my dad. I wanted to get gear, right? So we ended up hiring a lawyer and everything to get out of the commitment at Marshall to get to Florida.
So you call up Donovan and you say, hey man, I want to come move for you.
I didn't personally, but yeah, he got one. Yeah.
And he wanted it.
I think so. I mean, the guy get down there, he takes me off the team after 17 games.
But you were hooping.
I was hooping, but he told me though, in all honesty, he told me that if I had another game test, he was going to do that. It was supposed to be 3 tests, but he only gave me 2. But he told me after the first one, he didn't have time for that. And like I said earlier, getting paid and stuff, I wasn't that kind of guy. I wasn't getting. If I was getting, if you're getting 30 or 15, that kind of stuff just slides right in the run. I wasn't that kind of guy. Plus, I wasn't going to class. I'm in trouble. I mean, Billy Donovan's rule: if you didn't go to class, if you missed a class, you had to wake up the next day at 5:30 and run for a half hour. I said, look here.
Don't settle for boring. Design memorable t-shirts online in just a few clicks at peopleprints.com. You can trust us to be the printing professionals that help you make your mark, so that you can focus more on the reasons that you needed the shirts in the first place. With top-notch service and quality custom t-shirts delivered right to your door. Start designing at peopleprints.
Sometimes you gotta push yourself to your limits. Even if your limit is still loud at like 3 miles per hour. Sorry, sometimes you gotta run with the big dogs. Or just kinda get dragged behind them. And yeah, you might fall. But it's fine. You can just go inside. Try something new. Try Canada.
I told the strength, I want to meet you every day.
It's the deal.
That's right. Because you know what? I'm going to get in better shape than everybody. And I'm going to get a good breakfast. And I'm going to go to sleep. And I'm going to come to practice and bust everybody's ass in practice. Because I'm in better shape and I'm ready to rock. So I thought that was probably another blessing and a curse for me to learn that I can miss class and just have to run for 30 minutes. Shit, I could run for 30 minutes all day. You know what I mean?
Did you know it was 1 year you're out?
No, I didn't. Once I got in trouble, I'm like, everybody, what am I going to do, this, that, and the other. And I always thought NBA or, I don't know. Yeah. Now that I look back, people ask me that question, what would I have done if I didn't play in the NBA? Just my personality be like, I can see myself, I had fun, like, I can have fun being like a UPS driver, like a FedEx driver or something like. Just give me my shit, let me go do my thing. I ain't trying to be around my boss all day or whatever, you know, telling me what I have to do. That's just my personality.
Yeah, and you play like that too. There's a rebellious spirit in the game.
Yeah.
It's really interesting because you're the most humble dude that has been as famous as you've been. Like truly humble. Yeah. But your game has no humility.
Well, I think that comes with the territory a little bit because as a little dude growing up playing, I mean, let's keep it real. Most hoopers are black dudes, right? Yeah. And athletic and big and strong. Way bigger and stronger than I was growing up, right? So you got ball. I might have a half uncle down there somewhere. Something down there. But like you said, I just go in there and if you didn't have that kind of attitude on the court, bro, I think a guy like me would just get ate up.
I think a lot of people confuse humility for a lack of confidence, but they're totally dissimilar because you were playing confident to the point where I feel like you were rejecting authority. So like the coach might have wanted you to make the correct pass and do this. So I'm trying to understand where that confidence comes. And I've heard you say, I've drilled these passes, I know it's going to go there every single time. But still, when you're in a big game moment, we haven't been a big game to do, but we all have this feeling like, I don't want to do something that could let the team down. Right? It doesn't even have to be a big game moment. We're playing fucking paddle or whatever. You're like, do I want to go for this slam and potentially lose the point for the team? You never even...
Nah, because what if you didn't go for it, and you didn't win, and you're laying down in bed at night like, hey, I should win for this shit. No one.
So the regret would eat you alive.
And plus, like, I don't try all this shit. I practice all this shit by myself, and now I got these dudes around me, Chris Webber and Vlade Divac and Shaq and D Wade shit. I ain't gotta be nowhere near perfect with my shit because these dudes are gonna make me look great. I think it gets twisted because I get a lot of credit for all this stuff, but without these dudes, I would be sitting here today. I mean, some of these passes that I found were horrible passes, but they caught these bitches and made them look good, bro.
Yeah.
So and the elbow pass, I did that thing probably millions of times and been successful 3.
I think this is like the greatest mistake in Lamar Odom's life is fouling Rachel Fence on.
Great, but again,
it's not a crack.
No, I take a little responsibility for that because if I'd have hit it to a bruh, and he, you know what I mean? Shit would have been different. No foul at all.
So Ray Trail, you're like, God.
Give me Randy Moss. Yeah, something. But he was probably more athletic than Dirk was, so I guess.
Fair enough.
Guys, tour announcements. We have added a show in Portland. We sold out Friday and Saturday, so we're adding a late show Saturday. Thank you, Cucks, for buying tickets, dude. I hope you keep doing it. I know you hate your city as much as I do, and if you do, you should be there. December 8th, I'm going to be in New Orleans, the Big Easy. I've never done comedy with a super hype. So hurry up and buy your tickets. Also, 17th, 18th, 19th, I'm going to be in the UK. Glasgow, London, and Manchester. Then we added a second show. Glasgow, y'all ain't buying no fucking tickets. I'm gonna be honest with you. Their sales ain't shit. I'm not gonna pretend they're great when they're not. Manchester's gonna sell out. Y'all should buy tickets at Glasgow. Get your fucking act together. Also, I announced this last week. This is big. January 6th, 8th, and 9th, I'm gonna be in the Netherlands and Norway. I'm gonna be in Eindhoven, Amsterdam, and Oslo. I don't know when the fuck I'm ever coming back. Hurry up and buy your tickets. Maybe I'll get thrown in jail like Alex did in Sweden. Get your tickets for those shows and more at akashsing.com.
Yeah, dude. Okay. So you're balling in Florida. College game easy for you? You feel like you could do whatever you want?
I think basketball's kind of always been kind of easy to me. I mean, there's different levels to it. But I just feel like as a basketball player that's going to be playing the position that I play, when I get on the floor, and I got the ball in my hand, I'm getting to anywhere, wherever I want to go on the floor, I'm getting there.
That's yours.
You ain't stopping me. It might take me a little bit longer than different situations, but I'm going to get there. So just the confidence having that. So
what does that mean? I'm going to get there. For example,
like there ain't nothing you can do. Now I can't say that I'm going to score.
Right.
I'm just saying like get to a spot on the floor.
Yeah.
Where I'm going to get over here, and I know if you don't help on that corner, it's a layup for me. But if you take this lean this way, it's a 3.
Yeah.
Just lean. And that's all I'm really looking for. So the imagination, I think these kids, they don't have the imagination as today like they did back when I grew up.
And why is that?
I think because a lot of these kids have trainers now. Yeah. And they walk in the gym and and the trainer's already got a schedule. All right, we're gonna do ball handling for 15 minutes. All right, all right, now come over here, we're gonna do this. Whereas me, I never had a trainer. I would go in the gym and work on different types of pivots, or like he started working out like, what is he doing? But I done try these pivots just in case I get caught at half court somewhere trapped, and I got to use one of these crazy ass pivots just to get out of that. I know that I'm going to be able to do it, but it might look like shit. But it's going to say, yeah. So my point is that I got that. I got this pivot. I got that pivot. Whereas a trainer's only going to work on X, Y, and Z.
There's a question about the fans of passing the way you passed. I know you said the way to stand the court growing up, mainly playing with black dudes, is I just outpass and no respect to passing. Is part of that why flashy passes, people are going to be like, oh, that white guy's cold with the passing. Is that where that comes from, you think, on any level? Of like, that's just what kept me on the court when I was a kid?
I'm not sure, man, but it wasn't about that was keeping me on the court. I was thinking more along like we're going to the park and you guys are there and you guys know how I play. I'm passing and y'all like to shoot. Well, shit, you gonna want me on your team all the time, but I ain't shooting no balls. I'm trying to get y'all the ball.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, if an NBA game was weirdly easier for you because you had more guys that could stroke. So in the college game, I imagine you have to take on a little bit more of the offensive burden. Like, you got to get the ball in the cup more. Whereas you start playing the league, and it's like, man, I got 4 different dudes that are lights out. So did you find the transition to be a lot easier than people have maybe told you about?
I mean, I want to say it was easier, but I don't want to sound like an asshole because the NBA is this is difficult.
Yeah.
Some dudes are monsters.
Yeah.
Night in and night out. But yeah, the spacing is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was kind of quick. You know, if you weren't there when you're supposed to be, I'm gonna get by you.
Yeah.
So like I said earlier, if that guy's just leaning, you know what I mean? It's just it's a game of angles.
That's the other thing. Okay, how often are you? Because I think a lot of times we look at, or you know, casual persons looking at basketball, and they're like, okay, I see a guy open, I'm passing it to him. What I think you would do and what would make it different was you would make guys open, and I think the elite passers do this. Something you were doing offensively is dragging attention away, help away, and so you're setting up a pass while you still have the ball. Are you thinking 2 moves ahead, or are you in that moment going, okay, boom, done?
Well, I'm definitely trying to think that way too, but sometimes it doesn't happen like that. But like most of the time, most NBA is a pick and roll game, right?
Yeah.
And the defense should be played the same if it's played the correct way. So the guy should be where they are. And as a point guard, you should know if I'm coming off a side pick and roll. Well, this guy in the ball side corner, he's got to slide in there and take the roll man on the pick and roll. And if he don't, then that roll man's a dunk, right? Because all the other 3 guys on the side floor. Yeah. But now the pass, if everybody wants to give up in the pick and roll defense, if that guy slide in, is the pass way back over there. Because all these guys in the NBA is quick enough to react to that. Where they're not quick enough to react to this little quick pass. Skip it all the time. Funny story about the skip pass. Grant Long. Remember Grant Long used to play for Atlanta? He played with me remember Ike Austin?
Ike Austin with the Orlando Magic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we played together in Memphis. And this is my first year in Memphis, and like a couple of timeouts combined, Grant Long was always in the corner of our offense. Always. You go to the corner. No matter what's going on, Grant's in the corner, right? So it's like, almost like 2 timeouts, he's bitching like, man, I'm open. Open in the corner, I need to swing it. I need to swing it. I'm getting fed up with this shit, right? So by the next time out, he's bitching again. I'm like, God damn it, Grant, it's the reason you're open in the corner. Reason. I'm like, if you want to shoot the ball, you go offensive rebound, and every time you offensive rebound, you can shoot it anytime you want. He never said he was open again. But I feel Grant because when I was in Miami, you know, that was my job. I initiate the offense, bomb, get it to D Wade or whoever, and go stand in the corner. Yeah. And if I get it, shoot it, or if not, get your ass back on defense.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy the transition. Okay. So you're hooping, you're getting something for the weed. I think it's weed. Did they ever?
Watch the pick, all right?
Okay, so you're getting
Never
something.
did any other drugs with weed. Is that even a drug?
Yeah, it's so funny.
Right?
How we treated it in the 90s, it was so funny. We thought that was the craziest thing.
Bro, there's people locked up for life for it.
Yeah.
We got Coca-Cola too. You got Coca-Cola. Yeah, Coca-Cola. That's not really it. This guy apparently drinks Coca-Cola like breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Oh, you a morning Coca-Cola guy?
Coca-Cola. Come on, man. Look, shout out. Coke, holler at me, dog.
talent, you get in a little bit of trouble. You're in flux right now, right? Are there teams in the league that are interested because they saw what you were doing? Or is there no interest and then the Nick Anderson thing?
Yeah, I don't know if it was interest. I wasn't aware of any interest. Now, Bill Diamond never told me anything about that. Any interest. I'm sure there had to be some coaches calling and asking something, right? I don't know that. So, I ended up with Nick Anderson. We played a game before I got kicked off the team, Florida State in Orlando. Nick came to watch, blah, blah. He told his agent he needs to sign me. But one thing let him know, now I'm with Nick Anderson's agent.
Nick Anderson, basketball player, played for Orlando Magic, great shooter.
First pick out of Orlando Magic ever for their franchise.
Yeah.
Actually played in Sacramento with him too. But anyway, we signed with the state agent, and he had a condo down in downtown Orlando. So when I got kicked off the team in Florida, I moved down there in that condo, started working out with those guys down. Best shape of my life. One thing led to another. The draft was coming up. I had to go work out for these different teams. Different. I wasn't going to go work out. I think the Clippers had one. I'm not going to go work out for the Clippers because they're not picking me one.
Yeah. You shouldn't work out for the Clippers.
Well, it was back when Donald Sterling on the team, so I'm glad I did. You know what I mean? So I worked out for these other teams, and all these other guys are supposed to be, picked ahead of me. The Mike Bibby's, the Rafer Alstons, the Tyrone Blues. Yeah, bro. So
Let's skip to my league.
Yeah, a lot of times, guys like that and myself will be at these workouts for these different franchises. But sometimes some guys will duck and dodge some workouts too, not in fear of hurting their.
Because they don't want to go up against somebody who's going to
supposed to be low. Right. So, like I said, when I moved to Orlando, I got in the best shape of my life, and I was going to all these workouts.
And you're already hooping with the mat. You're playing with NBA players.
Oh,
I could do this.
Yeah, doing this.
Whatever you want.
Like I said. Today, if I go on the court, I'm getting wherever I want to get.
Against anybody?
I might tear my Achilles, but I'm going to get over there. Worth it. Yeah.
So it's really just a body breaking down.
For sure. I mean, if you can dribble with your left and right hand as good as a lot of people can, you can hit the wherever you want, man. I'm telling you.
Okay. So take us through.
So I go through these draft workouts and I'm everywhere I go.
Who are you going up against? Who's the one-on-ones?
I never got to go against Bibby. He didn't really work out. He worked out for the top 2 teams. That's it. Yeah. Because he knew what time it was. Yeah. But I worked out with Ray for somewhere in Tallahassee. Sacramento, we did that. They had to come back and work out again.
So you have an initial one.
Yeah.
And
they called and said, well, can he stay the night and work out tomorrow?
So what does that mean? Does that mean that they're unsure? Or does that mean they saw something they didn't know they were going to see?
I personally think that they wanted to see if it was real.
So he might just have great. He was on fire today. We got to make sure it's him. And you get that call, and what are you like? Are you like, this is food?
Yeah, I think this is what's gonna happen. They had the 7th pick, but then draft night comes and the Bucks had like 6. And Don Nelson called my agent. He talking about they might take me at the 6. I didn't work out for the Bucks at all. I didn't have any conversation at all. Like,
so people were talking to the league.
I think so.
Oh shit!
So, but even if people were talking, if I was an owner or something, I wouldn't be based on what he thought about you playing. If I was trying to get him, and I knew what time it was with him, I'm not just gonna pick you because you have some hoopla. You're right.
But still, there's enough combo where they have to make a decision.
Maybe I think I made a little bit of noise too a couple of these workouts.
Do you remember which one was your best?
Sacramento was for sure the best one. For sure. I mean, I was.
And were you playing how you played?
Full tilt.
No way.
It was like
hold on.
we did this one.
Oh, dude, the balls. So you don't even know if there's interest.
No.
You go to these workouts thinking there might be, and you're not going to lose.
And then plus that's all I know. I'm not going to go out there and just try to. Yeah. What's that going to be?
So you're toying with these motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
And these coaches and the staff are looking at they're like, how is he playing so free? Why is he acting like this isn't the biggest deal in his life? And I wonder if the sports psychologists on the teams are going, yeah, this kid ain't scared.
Not scared or what? We're going to bite me?
Something.
That's a big moment.
That's a big moment. That's right there. Theoretical. Oh, every other person who's playing is like, I need to be drafted by this team. My whole life trajectory is built around this. I have this Adidas deal, this Nike deal, and you're out there.
No deal. We're trying to get in that uniform.
And you were eating them alive? Were you chirping at him? Were you
No, I wasn't chirping because, like I said, I was small shit, and I wasn't a chirper. I wasn't a fighter either. You know what I mean?
So you got 5 on the squad. Are you playing 5s in these workouts? Like, what is the?
No. The one drill we did in Sacramento was I forget who was there with me, but we did like a one-on-one drill, and the width of the paint,
Let's keep it up.
that's out of bounds. So I started half court with the ball, I go at you, and if I score, now I'm coming back at the other guy at the other end. Yeah, but out of bounds is the paint. You can't go out the width of the paint.
But are you going full speed? I mean, I don't think anybody's stopping you full speed.
Not anyone.
So they just have to wait at the free throw line, and you're going full speed at this?
Yeah, and I got to do the same thing for them too. I mean, like I said earlier, I ain't playing no D, but I'm just trying to just try to back up and entice a jump shot.
Yeah.
But at some point, these guys, the coaches and all that, they ain't never going to see a jump shot. You got to do something.
And so you're cooking.
Well, yeah, I'm cooking. I'm just doing what I do. Like I said,
And you're in the best shape of your life, so the full court's not bothering you.
not a bit, bro.
Yeah.
Not a bit.
Okay, so Stack gets you with the 7th pick.
Can you explain draft night? Like, what does that feel like?
You remember Old Boys in Orlando, barbecue spot? Oh, yeah. That's where I was the night of the draft.
You got a barbecue restaurant?
Yeah, thank you.
You weren't at the Drinkers?
I was in Vancouver.
That's right, because the...
Shouts out to Vancouver. I love Vancouver. I went visit and played Grizzlies and things like that. And Vancouver's a great city. But I wasn't going to go to the draft not knowing that I wasn't even going to get drafted. And I'm sitting there, they got me on camera in the second round. I said, I've been drafted, right? Yeah. You got an Old Boy? So I'm at Old Boys with my family, right?
Dude, going to a barbecue restaurant for draft night might be the most Jason Williams.
Oh, man.
Barbecue in Vancouver, no way.
No, this is in Orlando.
Yeah. So, we're sitting there watching, and the 7th pick comes up, and the 6th pick came up, and that's when Don Nelson, the Bucks, called my agent and said we might take him with the 6th pick. And we're like, why would we do that? Because I think we already knew Sacramento, they put us there at 7, we were going to take him. And once my name was called, bro, shoot.
Yeah, what are you feeling?
Then we go to an interview with Brian Gumbel down the street. We want to talk
Was
about
it weird being with someone that much whiter than you on camera?
He wants to talk about the weed and stuff like that, right away. I'm like, bro, this is gonna be the happiest day of my life. I'm gonna talk about all that.
Oh, did you say that to him?
Of course.
Good for you.
I mean, for what?
Yeah.
Why? Everybody knows what time it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So let's talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is an absolutely narcissistic thing to do. Yeah, it ruins the best day of somebody's life.
Well,
Trying to get not ruin it, but try to chip away at it a little bit. Like you have to have zero empathy to even ask that question on that day. If it's a week later and you're at camp and you're doing it, that's part of the job.
How about the next day?
Yeah. Give me a day to be
with your
happy.
family,
You
right?
just you put the soundbite over your happiness.
Exactly.
Yeah, really so.
That's all right. Shout out to Brian Gumbel.
And how do your parents react?
My parents, I was more happy for like my grandmother and people like that, bro. 'Cause I used to give my grandmother like $400 a month when I was in the league, and you thought it would be like $4,000. She just set up that.
And did she support you when you were coming
For
up?
sure, man. I mean, all my homies, we ride our bikes up to my grandma's house, and she used to sew
Good game,
people
good
around
game.
town, do their laundry and whatnot. She'd have a gang of ones, like she was going to strip club every night. Right? But she would break, give me 6, 7. I mean, how many homeboys I had with me on our bikes, she'd
That's
make sure
what we
everybody
do,
could get a big
baby.
one for 1977. So she looked out for sure.
Wow. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to go to Sacramento. Do you know the team that you're walking into? Are you familiar with these guys? This is a different generation where you can't exactly
Good
just go on
stuff.
fucking
Good
Instagram and
stuff.
see their highlights.
Yeah.
Do you know the guys?
I have no idea, but I knew C. Webb.
Yeah,
I knew
man.
I got
Yes,
traded
sir.
there.
Appreciate
He
it.
didn't want, he
You
didn't
too, though,
come
bro.
like
Man, keep this up, and he'll start justifying all that hype.
I'm just trying to ball, man. I can't be worried about all that.
All good. I'll see you next time, man.
Looking forward to
Sir,
it.
I'm gonna make you eat those words, too.
Hey, you can try.
Bet.
And his brothers too. His brothers like, look, they just drafted a kid from Florida. He's gonna pass you the ball. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh, so they knew. They knew.
Well, they made the trade for C. Webb prior to my drafting.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying C. Webb's family knew.
Oh,
they were kind of clocking you as well.
Well, yeah, because they were just trying to get him to come. Because if you don't come, you're finna lose all that money, right?
But you gotta give credit to that organization for picking you. They're looking for a guy who can deliver to people that they believe in. And there's a lot of fucking mouths to feed on that team.
Oh yeah.
It was a really fucking smart decision.
But if you look back, all those guys, everybody on that team could pass the ball.
C-Web was a great
C. Webb's
passer.
body.
Lottie was a great passer.
Yeah. Who smelled the worst? Flotty, right?
You know what, man?
It had to be Flotty.
They didn't smell the worst. They smelled different than we did. It's like they took, they did showers differently. No, we get in the shower, we're gonna shampoo our hair and then wash the body and whatnot. It's just like They go straight to the shampoo, behind the head and chest, and they're out of it.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah, and back then too, we'd have beer. You know, back then too in the league, they have coolers of beer in the shower too, so guys that drank would be drinking in the shower right after the game. So it's a lot different now.
Wow. Yeah. So you talking about like early, like rookie year, like hazing stories?
Sure, man. It's like I'm not even so sure they do that anymore, bro.
Really?
Yeah, but yeah.
All day, baby.
When I was coming up, telling rookies like, look, man, they're just trying you. If you do it, you'll be fine. They won't even ask you to do it. So, you want some stories of me or some other cat?
All of it.
Oh man,
The best of the
I
best.
don't know if you remember this dude named Goran Gierchek. He played with me in Memphis.
We remember.
Okay. He's about 6'6". I want to say Slovenian, maybe. I don't know. But he's coming over here. You know, the guys that come over there, they've already played pro ball over there before they come here, so they don't think they're rookies here. I'm like, that's no. You're a rookie. Like, so Ike Austin and Grant Long, in Memphis. Hey, look, bring some donuts in the morning. Then bring them. Like 3 days go by like that, no donuts. And now I can tell these dudes get these some bets. Like I would be shook up at these bets if they, you know what I mean? Like, don't piss these bets off because they're real bets. And like I could tell, like, look, let's bring some donuts. Let's bring some donuts tomorrow for me, just for me, because I know what times it's gonna happen. And if you don't bring the donuts, it's gonna be on your ass. They done gave you 3 or 4 chances. Nah, dude, I'm not a rookie. I'm not fired. Next day, no donuts. So at the end of practice, they put a bin, like a big laundry bin in the middle. We pin our gear up, throw it in the bin so the equipment manager can go wash it. Well, they dumped all that shit out of there. Duct taped his legs, gear checks the roof. Duct taped his legs, hands behind the back, butt naked, put him in the laundry bin, filled it up with ice, rolled him into the shower, filled it up with ice water, rolled him out onto the pyramid floor, old pyramid in Memphis, onto the game floor right in the middle of the big old grizz. Left his ass there for like 3 hours. Nobody found him. Yeah. So I think maybe that's what I'm saying. So you can't mess with them OGs like that, man. If they ask you to do something good,
fight them off.
I'm sure, but if you know like Austin and Grant Long,
You're not gonna fight them.
No. Wow. Not gonna fight them dudes. Those
How effective was he after? Because Shaq said the only player I could never get to with the hazing was Goran, because he was from, I think he was Slovenian, Goran Dragic, and he was like, Shaq, you don't understand where I come from. This hazing thing is nothing. No matter what you do, it's not worse than where I came.
Yeah, but I don't know if they hog-tied him. And then put him in an ice.
That probably happened to a cousin of his back home.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
So they had me one time, we landed in Boston, and the snow was like, I mean, obviously it was a snow drift, but it was like 20 feet high, right? And when we land, like NBA teams, you land, you guys are spoiled. You just walk from the plane to the bus. Don't worry about your luggage. Your luggage will be in the room when you need it, right? So
you're like money in the bank.
The equipment guys and the airline guys are getting the bags from the thing. So I had to get help with the bags this time. That was my rookie deal. But I had to do it without a shirt on. Like, you gotta do, I want you to help put the bags on. So I'm like, fuck, I'm madder than hell. Madder than hell down, but I'm doing it because I know I gotta do it. And they're just trying you anyway, see if you want to fight it, right? If you don't fight, if you fight it, it's gonna be worse. Sometimes I'm madder than hell. I wanna open their bags and throw the clothes, share wherever. Boom, one at a time, boom. You know what I'm like, fuck it, I'm not riding with them motherfuckers. I hop my ass right up under the bus with the bag. Close the door and off we go.
No, nobody asked for you, nobody.
Bad decision.
Why?
It's cold as hell right now. But they never asked me to do much after that. So I mean, like I said, if you just do it, they'll be cool with you.
Yeah. Who are you closest with you've been on set?
Happy C-Web. Yeah. At
what point in the season do you guys really gel and you realize there's something special happening?
I mean, it had to be early because, like I said earlier, I had 50 games.
It was quick.
Yeah.
But I remember the feeling of
Come
that.
on, man,
team.
you could do
And I
better than
remember-
that.
Keep in mind, this is a time where there's not that much distraction. We're watching basketball on Tuesdays and Fridays. Oh no, that was
That's what I want to see.
Every night.
Yeah.
But you're searching when the Kings are going to play. I grew up in New York City. I watched the Knicks. I'm not fucking searching for a Sacramento basketball team. We're searching like, when is this fucking team going to play? It's so exciting.
We just watch SportsCenter all day. So what's gonna happen? What are they gonna play? Highlights. who's the highlight machine, you and the Kings. So you're just in our brains. You took over basketball.
The Kings and me, not you and the Kings. Come on, bro.
Now, do you start to feel the fame ever? When you're walking down the street, do you start to feel the recognition? And does that get to you at all? You comfortable with it?
I guess I recognize it a little bit, but like even I never really look at myself as that, bro. Like I'm just a normal dude, man. I can't imagine what it's like to be like LeBron and like Taggart and guys like that. Like, come on, bro. They can't even go down to the grocery store and look at what kind of cereal they got out now. You know what I mean?
Who's Taggart?
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. Come on, bro. That's them all, man.
I heard Taggart. This is not Taekwondo. I heard Taggart.
Just because we're in New York ain't gonna change my mind.
Say whatever you want to say, but my brain was working overtime for about 3 seconds. Like, what the fuck is Taggart? I thought it was a watch or tag. People were like, I didn't know what Taggart was.
LeBron and Taggart. Come on. LeBron and Taggart out of nowhere.
No.
Come on.
Did you see the confusion?
I did.
Okay, but I like how you just did.
I see it in my kids' face, so they make fun of the way I talk. But yeah,
You gotta make him run a bike.
yeah, that's right. Look at that. So yeah, I can't like the celebrity status and things like that. I never put myself in that
But
situation.
is it uncomfortable for you coming from West Virginia, 1,000 people? Florida at the time wasn't a basketball powerhouse,
No.
so you're kind of just doing there. Which now all of a sudden you're nationally famous. Was that?
There's a point in time where you have the best-selling jersey in the NBA.
Yeah.
You're aware of this.
Well, that's just because the dude caught some bad passes and made me look good, bro.
Yeah, but it's still you are famous kind of out of never having dealt with anything like that.
But do you start to feel that expectation when you're going out there to hoop, or does it not affect hooping at all?
Expectation was never there. My only thing that I was worried about was my
Have a good game, man.
As long as they knew that I wanted to win. I wasn't out there throwing behind the back passes for myself or trying to get us first seed. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to play this way, and if we win, then it's just going to be on TV. You know what I mean? That wasn't the expectation of me, oh, I'm going on 3-on-1, I got to do something for y'all to watch the sports center tomorrow. That never get in my mind, bro.
Could you see, because obviously at this point in time, you're probably not just seeing people play pickup, etc. But did people tell you how the pickup game started to change a little bit? Anybody tell you that?
Like throwing crazy stuff like that?
The pickup game, growing up, was always about getting buckets. I grew up in the city hooping. I'm trying to cross you over. I'm going at your chest. Like I remember watching AI, and I was like, I will never back down again. I don't care how tall you. I'm going at your chest with my shoulder, and I'm trying to lay it up. And I remember when you and that Sacramento team were sharing the ball, and I saw the pickup game start to change. People want to drop dimes behind the back, the no look, and it's very similar to what also happened with Steph. Like I've noticed this with AI, you and Steph. Steph, everybody's 3 feet behind the three-point line, which you would also do.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah.
But-
If I could shoot like Steph Curry, there would be no elbow pass.
Yeah. Nobody's getting touched.
You wouldn't be here.
Yo, okay, but I just felt like a transition going with the game. There was like a truly changed the way, and I felt it became intoxicating even with the team. I remember watching the team like, oh, everybody wants to make the extra pass. Did you feel that?
I did feel that, but I mean, basketball is a beautiful game to play the right way, to me.
Yeah.
Like, and it's so hard if we go out and play for me to get it done or for you to get it done for our team. Like if you use screens and you make the extra pass, it just makes the game so much easier. Like how much easier is it for you instead of putting your shoulder down, crossing somebody up and banging into them and getting a layup as opposed to making one more pass, setting the back string, going back door wide open. You know what I mean? So I think it's everybody today thinks getting buckets is where it's at, and realistic, it is.
Yeah.
You look at the guards, like point guard, people ask me, could I play in today's game? I think I probably could. I have the talent to do it, but I think I'd have struggled because most of these point guards now got to get 30 or 25, 30 points a night for the team to be successful, and I didn't have that mentality to get buckets.
But I also think you've said this before. I think you'd be better in today's NBA because it is more fast-paced. You're joking about the defense, but there's not like you have to play defense all the time. You can score, and your 30-foot threes aren't looked at as bad shots anymore. Your three-pointer can be encouraged. You would have worked them.
I feel like the Sacramento
And
team
is fine.
But I feel like the Sacramento team was like today's NBA team. Like you had bigs that could shoot threes.
Right.
Right? So, I don't know, I feel like you would transport to today's game where you have more people that can shoot from behind the arc.
Right, and more spacing too. And like you said,
that's right.
Everybody wants offensive points, and they want offense, right? They don't want 75, 80% games, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, you came up in the lowest scoring era in NBA history, probably.
Right.
And now I think you need Chris Paul's not jacking up a ton of threes,
No.
but he's one of the best point guards in the league.
For sure. Maybe one of the best point guards ever.
Yeah. So I feel like you would actually be better in today's NBA than you were back then. You were a little bit before your time.
Man, maybe a little bit.
Is it true when you played the Jazz in the playoffs, you told John Stockton there's a new 8-point guard in that?
That's not true. I made that up. I don't know who made it up. John Stockton was a good player.
Was he talking shit?
He was a dirty player. He didn't talk shit. He's empty, right? He's a dirty player. I'm not so sure how much Listerine he ever had in his mouth either. So his hands are really big. You know, hands like he's always dribbling. He's right off the dribble.
Yeah.
Like 30 feet. His hands are big. Like, yeah, he played. I don't say dirty, because dirty is kind of like
everybody says it.
Yeah, like dirty, like grabbing your shorts on the back screen or stepping on your foot so you slow down a little bit. And like in the NBA, all you need is like a half second when you're open and closed.
Yeah.
Or guarded.
I've heard that about John before. So the competitive advantage, he had quick hands, big hands, a lot of control, but also he was trying to...
Yeah, and he got away with a lot of shit too. The refs got let him and Carl Malone do a lot of stuff in Salt Lake City.
So here's the question. What is it like running into a Karl Malone screen?
I tried to never do it for one, but my goal...
They're putting you in that pick.
For sure, but my goal, I was just going to go under it every time. Every time I played against John Stockton, the game plan was to go under just to entice him to shoot the jump shot. Because if you try to go over the screen, now he's in front of you and Karl Malone's rolling. But my goal was against Karl Malone, I knew I wasn't getting over the screen. But no. My only goal was just to try to put my elbow right in his thigh.
Every single time?
Every time, just maybe one time I hit him good, and the next time he's going to come to screaming, he was thinking about, man, is he going to put his elbow? And if he moved it, I'd make the ball slide through there.
Did it work?
Not now. Nope. Karl Malone, bad boy.
Yeah.
Bad boy.
Yeah. Jerry Sloan, too, the rest of his soul.
Yeah.
Man. I think I'd like to play for Jerry Sloan. I say that from the outside, but once I got in that fight, he and I played with basketball.
Yeah. I don't think he'd let you be first.
No, sir.
Also, guys, Akash Locks are back. Look, I'm going to be honest, I didn't do great last week, but I still believe in myself, and that's what's important. And even if you don't believe in me, go to PrizePicks.com, download the app, use the promo code Schultz. They'll match your initial deposit up to $100. That means if you put in 100, you get 100 for free. So you can trust my locks or don't, who cares? But here's my locks. CeeDee Lamb, more than 76.5 receiving yards. He's going to fucking roll. The Cowboys offense sucks without him. I believe in that one. I also think Joe Mixon will get a TD of some kind. I just trust them. Who the Bengals playing again? Miles will be with it. The Texans defense I don't really trust. You could also potentially go Jamar Chase 84.5 receiving yards more or less. I don't know. 84.5 is high. But I also know the Texans defense didn't look great last week, and Cincinnati offense did. So those are my locks. Go to Prize Picks. Use them or don't. Either way, you'll have fun.
It seems like most of your coaches really let you flourish.
Yeah, I didn't have much choice.
That's the other thing.
Now, when I got to Pat Riley in Miami, people say you kind of settled it down a little bit. What was this different offense? You know, we got Shaq, we got D-Wade.
Yeah.
You know, those guys got to have the ball. So, you know, we go down 2 or 3 trips and Shaq didn't touch the ball, I'm like, hey, I need the ball. And like what Pat called 62.
Hit on that.
Is Pat out here? Pat's not out here. Come to the ball.
Do you think it's true that Pat saw what he had and then came down?
When you shop for shit, the person shopping lets you trade holiday memories like this for better memories like this. This season, give the gift of more you with Shift. Shift. Delight in every delivery.
I'm not so sure.
Pat was the president at the time.
Yeah.
Stan Van Gundy was the head coach.
Yeah, for like 2 weeks.
And then
6 years.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think that's how it went down. I don't know though.
Yeah.
My opinion is maybe maybe Coach Van Gundy didn't really want to be in that situation anymore, and maybe went upstairs and talked to Pat. Well, how can we resolve this? And Pat was like, shoot, I know a way.
We could dissolve you. That's what we could do. Yeah.
So I think that's what
Did
happened.
you hear, and I don't want to get you sniff on anybody, so you don't have to answer this, but did you hear grumblings from players like, I don't know if this guy can understand?
No, I never heard that because on that team, bro, all those Hall of Famers and players that we had, it was like anybody could coach that team, right? You just had to tell us what time the bus was and what time the plane was. So. But no, I wasn't in that group of players. I wasn't ever in that situation in my career where I was in those kind of conversations about anybody. You know what I mean? So no.
When you go to the Heat, do you notice one, a distinct difference between what a championship team is and what you've been on before?
For sure.
And what is that?
This day one of training camp in Miami, all the goal was to win a championship. Whereas I think maybe when I played for Sacramento, I never really ever got that vibe ever. Maybe just because it was Shaq and Kobe out there.
You're going up against the Shaq and Kobe Lakers, so there's that.
And I don't, honestly, down deep, I don't know if we really thought we were good enough to win a championship. Winning a championship is hard, man. Like, in all levels, bro. It's like.
I heard you say this. You said it twice on All the Smoke. You said we didn't understand what it really takes to win a championship. Then he said it again, what it really takes. What does it really take?
Man, it just takes so much. It's gonna be like so much more like film, everything on a different level, from film to I mean, you do it all the time, taking care of your body and things like that. And yeah, NBA guys do what they do, but come 7 o'clock, they're gonna be ready to play. And it's just the ride to the championship is more enjoyable than I think actually winning it, because it's just us 15 guys. We've been together for over half a year. We're with one another more than we are our family during the championship.
And you guys were locked in?
Locked in, bro.
Who do you think you were closest with on that team?
All 15. I know it sounds cliche, bro. It does, but I think that's what it takes, man. Like, we're on a bunch of different teams, and a handful of them, bro, was like, you can all go hang out and have dinner together. Like, that's so rare. And if you can do that off the floor and have that kind of relationship, then on the floor, when push comes to shove, you're definitely going to trust that guy because you already know what time it is. You know what I mean?
Still don't want to go about NBA players do what they do, because they've loosened things a little bit. Like weed, it's cool now. And then we hear the stories of like the Bulls back in the day, like the gambling and all that shit, the partying and coming straight from Vegas and all that stuff. What are some of the craziest stories that don't know about you?
Thank you for finally asking.
That's a good one, man. I mean,
that won't get you or anyone drunk.
Well, I mean, all the stories you hear are probably pretty much true, right? I mean, NBA guys are just different.
We don't know that, but they're gonna what?
You have to name names. What's the wildest thing you saw where you were like, because you were partying?
Yeah, I didn't go out, but I didn't go to no clubs or anything like that. But for the Heat, though, like when I played for the Heat, it was like, Shaq and D-Wade, pretty big stars. So any city we go to, they having a party. One's having a party here, one's having a party
They're
here.
having separate parties
for the same city, but that party's gonna ravine out there. That's the hotel live. Yeah, so I mean,
and other girls just waiting, probably.
For sure. Like the NBA is like, I didn't get into that. Like I said, I didn't go to clubs or anything like that. But to answer your question, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's just like every city.
Because we would hear about the girls that were just like
for sure. Because they're breaking off the bell. Yeah. The bell is like they're supposed to be here Thursday to Saturday. You know what I mean? So they know when they're coming. What can you call me, D-Woody? Why you calling that? The Friday Night Lights? Yeah.
Keep on doing that booty spin.
I'll tell Pat Riley, we'd be down in the fourth quarter and be ready. Hey, Pat, you want to win, you better put booties out. Pat Riley was cool, man. Cool as a fan.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, as a Knick fan, he took care of his players. What is the relationship, and why is he looked at as the godfather outside of his hairstyle? He's
just looking out for the cookout, man. He takes care of his players, and like the Miami Heat organization is the best organization I've ever been a part of. Like top to bottom, just because of the way they treat.
Welcome to Big Tobacco's Fantasy Land, where vapes are deemed safer. Never mind that they'll increase your risk of lung cancer.
shoot. Anybody that needs to be treated some type of way is just first class. What if someone took it? Like, say the owner wants us to stay in, we go to Dallas, he wants to stay in, let's just say a Motel 6. Well, Pat Riley ain't having that. Well, Pat Riley, if he was going to Dallas on his own, he's not staying in Motel 6. So we're going to stay at the Ritz-Carlton over the 4 seasons.
Wherever Pat stays, that's where
And Pat will pick up with whatever the difference was from the hotel. Right? So, see, these are things you don't hear about real time. I mean, it's like this Pat system.
Yeah, you hear about heat culture.
But heat culture is really letting the players know that if you buy in, you are going to be 100% taken care of.
That's right.
You're a family.
And you're going to have a chance to win, too. Right? We always going to be a chance to win.
Would you have, like, sit down with Pat?
No. Probably not cordial sit down. You know, I'm getting in trouble type shit.
So, where did you get in trouble?
You know, it's just, it's like, Pat wrote these things on the board, like, every game he would mark players, like, if you're a help shot D, you get a point. If you won't, you might. Yeah, that type of shit. So, every morning we come into practice and shine.
He's doing the plus minus before it's even a statistic in the league. Do you guys know what the plus minus statistic is? It's basically, you can explain
I thought it was a stat about
like if they're running a side pick and roll, and you're guarding the guy on the opposite side, your job defensively is to be in the middle of the floor, to be the head. If you're not there, you get a minus.
It's like his own plus.
So the plus minus in the league now is just like while you're on the floor, is your team scoring more points or less points than the other team? But this is like an even more sophisticated.
Yeah, all the analytics shit, you know, that's bought into that.
So next morning, you know how much you have and how much money.
And that's accountability. You get to look at a number,
easy.
And now I'm not being hard at you. Hard on you. Well, this is the thing that happens.
So every morning you come in, a shot, D-Wade. All 5 starters, the last 5. He's preaching all year. Look, whoever has the highest numbers this year, they're playing a minute. Earl Barron, remember Earl Barron?
Yep.
Yeah. He had off the chart numbers, but he only played an average like 0.3 minutes, right? Oh, we're playing the guys with the high numbers. Like, Pat, you're talking out of both sides of your mouth. What do you mean? Oh, you didn't like that. You didn't like that. Like, you put all these numbers up here. Shaq and D-Wade, our best 2 players. They're garbage. Look, but they average 35 minutes a night. So you need to take that shit. The numbers mysteriously disappeared. I think Coach Riley was like, he's the kind of guy like, don't really like confrontation. He likes dishing it. But you know what I'm saying?
He doesn't want to push back.
I think he don't really need pushback in front of people. Maybe he'll allow the pushback in his office. But I'm the type of guy like, shit, it is what it is, you know what I mean?
You're pushing forward in public, I'm pushing back.
Of course. I mean, why not, right?
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes he gets credit for reining you in, or whoever you played with the Miami Heat. Would you say that was more of a decision you made based on the personnel on the team?
For sure. I mean, it's just, we didn't run many fast breaks because, like I said earlier, we got to slow the ball down and get the ball to D-Wade and Shaq.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and again, I'm not out on a fast break looking to throw behind the back passes. If it happens, it happens. Like, sometimes, like, if I'm swinging the ball, if you got the ball there and I'm trying to get it over there and you swing it to me, for me to take this pass and take it from here to here, as opposed to here to there,
just put it in.
Yeah. So, and like I said earlier, if I take one more dribble, if Ray Allen's open in the corner and I take one more dribble, he's not open anymore. You know what I mean? He needs to go right now because that defender's good enough to respond.
NBA Finals, probably less than a minute left. Baseline jumper. Who you get? Do you remember?
I do. If we're looking at TV down in this one.
Biggest shot in your career? That's to go up 2. If the game is tied,
it probably felt like the biggest shot. I probably made bigger shots in my career, maybe, but I mean,
what could be bigger than NBA Finals? Is it the game? Is that the Sears ending game?
It might have been, but I'm thinking not even the shot would be the biggest spot. I remember coming down and I feel behind the back pass to Alonzo Mourning, and Dan Harris's ass. I looked at the film, he just shot me right into the cameras. They ain't calling him foul, but Joe Duncan. I think that felt better to me because it felt like I just couldn't outreach the shit.
Okay. So it wasn't just a lead, it closed out the game.
Yeah.
But still, it was a ballsy shot. I mean, I don't even know if it was under the shot clock, but I remember watching it. I remember seeing you weren't exactly open, but you needed to think about it.
Like I said earlier, I initiate the offense, I stand in the corner, and them dudes always tell me, you get the ball in the corner, shoot it. I'm not throwing it to you just to throw it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, you got it. Fired up. How was Shaq in the team? Shaq's great, bro. Everything you see on Shaq on TV, that's exactly how it is. Seems like the best. It's not a fake at all, dog. I mean, that is the way it is. Yeah, real as it gets. And you guys would hang out, like, off the court? We would. He used to live in Orlando, too, but he sold his house there in Orlando since he's working for Turner. I guess he's in Atlanta now. But yeah, man, that's that dude there, bro. There's not a better human being in this whole wide world than Shaq. Good. I'm telling you. Why do you say that? Just because he's just always looking out for everyone. Like, I mean, you see the story being at Walmart or whatnot, and seeing a family with 5 people or whatnot, they'd be out there buying a van. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. Yeah. Making like Mr. Beast, but not for YouTube. Yeah. Sneakers you sell at Walmart or whatnot for like $30. You made them cheaper, so you can buy. Yeah. That's the real Shaq, man. That's not a facade that you see on TV from Shaq. That's who he is. That's who he is, man. How different was his physical ability from the Lakers to the Heat? Because you played with him and then against. Yeah, I didn't see much. Maybe his athleticism, maybe a little bit. He didn't jump as high, but Shaq is the most dominant player ever in basketball. I mean, he changed the rules to his own. Yeah. I mean, like you can't stop that dude one-on-one. Yeah. And then you send a double team down, which is usually a little guy like me. Forget it. You're not seeing none of that, bro. You know it. On the way. Yeah.
Do you have any stories where Shaq helped someone out that people don't know? That you saw where you're like, oh, he picked up a tab here or did something for someone?
No, I never seen no. Like I said, I didn't really go out. Things like that. Sure. I wasn't in that situation. Yeah.
What about the greats? Greatest you played with, against, like, who are the people that you remember that were stuck?
Like that.
Sure. Or did something for someone?
No, I never seen.
That you saw where you're like, oh, he picked up a tab here or did something for someone?
No, I never seen. Like I said, I didn't really go out. Things like that.
Sure.
I wasn't ever in that situation.
Yeah.
What about the greats? Greatest you played with, against, and who are the people that you remember like reflecting? And you know, you hear obviously names of Kobe, Dwayne.
Like every night, man, it was like a dream come true for me, bro. Like you remember Speedy Claxton?
Yeah, of course,
bro. Like people ask me all the time, who's the hardest dude to guard? And Speedy Claxton was like
Stony Brook, right? Oh, Hofstra. I knew he was on that list, yeah.
Like they were really, when he played in Golden State, he had Speedy Claxton as bro, and they had 4 white dudes that could shoot and jump. Right? They were really the first team that really got 4 guys out and was shooting 3. So they ran a high pick and roll with Speedy Claxton, and Don Levy and Troy Murphy. And that high pick and roll with Speedy, he was so fast. And if he got it right, it was a layup. And then if he niggas, that thing was just spraying for 3. So when people ask me like, who's one of the hardest people out of the world, I say Speedy Claxton. I'm like, come on, Speedy Claxton.
Yeah. You know what I mean? What about most underrated player? Doesn't mean you have to guard him, but just in general. Who's the person you don't think gets enough flowers? But
I'm gonna say Andre Miller. In my time, Andre Miller, dude. Bro, like he didn't even lace his shoes up tight. Like he would just he was old school, like take his shoestring around his ankle and then tie his front. Okay, and this shit be so loose, and it's like this game was so awkward, and it's like.
We spend a lot of time learning the Whoever said good things come to those who wait didn't suffer from bad. Spend a lot less money per month and get the fastest fiber internet available up to 10 gigabits, all for $49.99 a month with no contract. Don't wait till you're at your buffering breaking point. Make the switch to Sonic Fiber Internet today at Sonic.com.
Find the lowest priced health plans at healthforcalifornia.com. Get a quote in 30 seconds. Find top carriers like Anthem, Kaiser, Blue Shield, and more. Lowest prices, simple process, healthforcalifornia.com.
When you watch it from afar, you think he was fat. Any night you look at the stat sheet, he got like 27.
He played for
12. Like, unbelievable. So that's ranks like, and like 8 out of 10 folks, I don't even know.
I feel like you were playing while LeBron was transitioning to, like, I would say, a softer league. But do you feel like right now versus when you started is the league soft?
want to use the word soft. I just want to say I think the league has made it more offensive. They kind of take the defense out of the game.
They've incentivized it on the
They
offense.
don't want to see flagrant foul. They play a foul, they get fined, and then you know they're going to review and all that shit. Like, just let the ref. You let the ref go. They want to miss calls. Yeah, just like players are going to miss shots. Don't let them be human. Like, so to answer your question, I don't think it's softer. I think the players are still physically and physically dominant more than any other sport. You know what I mean? I think NBA athletes are the best athletes in the world. I'm not being biased. I just think that those guys have a better chance to cross over to a different sport and being successful easier than, say, football or hockey or baseball guy coming to play basketball. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean?
Sorry, you play for the Heat. You guys are talking about it. You're down 0-2. You're down 14 in the fourth. I'm a Mavs fan. I'm ready. I think it's over. What happens? Is there something in that huddle? I heard Pat Riley just wrote season on the whiteboard during the timeout. Does any of that stuff matter, or is it just?
So he wrote like, I don't remember the exact words, but it was like something along the lines. I'm only packing one tie, one suit after this game.
During the timeout when you're down 14?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have just meant you're getting swept.
It was close.
Yeah.
It was close.
Oh, but believe me, I know.
That timeout killed him, man. I'm telling you, that timeout was all downhill.
Wait, what happened?
Well, there was a free throw. We were shooting a free throw. No, they were shooting a free throw. No, we were shooting a free throw, and there was like 8 seconds or something like that left. And they only had one timeout left. So they would wait till after the second foul shot to call timeout, and then they advance the ball and take it out up there on the front court. So Avery Johnson was like, we want a timeout after that, well, what was his name? I forget his name. Josh something.
Josh Howard.
Josh Howard.
Yeah.
He was looking at Avery Johnson. He's calling one timeout after the second free throw.
I remember this.
Billy Crawford. The referee didn't have any choice, but you got to call. You got to blow the whistle and call a timeout right now. So now they're out of timeouts. They can't advance the ball. They got to go set the floor like 6-7 seconds and get fast.
You got this, MP.
Yeah.
Billy Crawford as mean as everybody says.
No, I think he was fair, man. Even Scott Foster, the guy that got him, not Scott Foster, the Donnie
Tim
guy.
Donnie. Yeah, he gave all that to too.
Yeah, gave.
It was fair.
Honestly, I thought he was one of the better refs in the league, bro. I never would have.
People are gambling on you.
Looking back at
making all the calls. Everybody's saying he's a piece of shit.
That's right. And look back on it, it's easy for a referee to gamble. Because if you call 2 quick fouls on Shaq in the first quarter, he's out. He got to sit out the rest of that half. Yeah. So you might have over or under in the first half, or whatever.
That's really interesting. You can change the game.
2 little calls.
Yeah.
2 little calls.
You take 10 minutes off of Shaq playing.
Or technical early on Draymond Green. So the first quarter, now he got to play the rest of the game without
cautious. He's
not the same.
He's not into it. So you can change the game. Yeah, it's not about waving off a shot. It's not about waving off it. You can change the game the first fucking quarter. He's the only one that got caught. Yeah, because other guys might advance. Yeah, that's the other thing. They got a lot of responsibility for not making a lot of money. And usually when their job, where you have a lot of responsibility and you aren't getting paid according to that responsibility, there's some corruption.
For sure.
Like you see that with Cox a lot, right? Like all aspects of life.
There's levels to everything and everything. Right?
And what about like vets? Like, did you think the vets get a little bit nicer treatment?
I don't say the vets. I think guys, the stars, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
did you get a little like? You don't think? What did you want? What did you think?
I mean, I just wanted to be fair. I mean, if I push me, just call a foul.
Yeah.
I mean, a little push on me is sending my little ass way over there, and then, you breathe on Steph Curry or what this thing, the Stars thing, they get the foul call, right?
Yeah.
I don't like that. Now I understand that he's gonna get more calls than me.
Yeah.
But goddamn, throw me a ball down.
Yeah.
You ever get into it with the ref? Of course I did. I remember like it was yesterday. It was in Dallas. And back to their older arena.
Payback.
Yeah, it's like you had to both teams exit the same side down there on that end, but the visiting bench was away. Most teams come out of the locker room and their bench is right there. So I'm into it with Bob and Larry. I'm in, like, and he's like, keep on going, and when you're done, let me know, then we're gonna throw you out again. So I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. I kept on going a little bit longer than expected, right? And then she said, are you done? I said, yeah, I'm done. He said, bang, all right, now you're out of here. And I'm still cussing. I'm walking towards my bench, going to the locker room, like, mad as hell, got kicked out, cussing the whole way. I get down there and I realize, so, I didn't have no choice but to start cussing him back out. Yeah, that was probably the coolest thing. That was the coolest thing. You saw me walking out there and gave me a big hug after that.
What movie thing when you were playing Mensley you got into the ref one time?
No, Mensley, I get into refs, man. Like,
one time you maybe you were running out of it?
Well, I just these referees in these men's league, I have no idea, right? They're just happy, really happy to see me. I'm gonna listen to people. They're happy to be repping my game, right? So these refs start cheating, and I'll just get. They start cheating. You're an NBA player playing with guys that work at UPS. Just because I worked a little harder in the ball hand doesn't mean, a foul is a foul. Okay. And now I'm to the point now, back it up a little bit, we just talked about the stars getting called. Yeah. I'm the goddamn star now. That's finally I should get it. And they're the opposite way. Yeah. You're thinking like you, I'm from the NBA. Yeah. You can foul shit out of me. What type of shit is that? Yeah. That's like the point, that's like the argument when people talk about LeBron and shit. Yeah. They talk about what? The bad boy Pistons beat LeBron or Jordan. I think LeBron couldn't have it. But no, you're saying that the bad boy Pistons is good because of this fucking shit. That doesn't make them good. Yeah. But anyway, back to the record. So the referee's cheating or whatever, and I get to the point where I get the ball full speed and I run right after ref full speed and skate. Like dodging up the last one. He's, backing up down to the fall. But I don't think that was the best one. I think the best one, we're in Miami. He crossed up the ref. Anytime he got the ball, I ran right at the ref trying to turn the ball over. Yeah. He tripped the ref. He dropped the ref. Like I said earlier, the hell with these refs. On all levels. How you break the ref's ankles? I've been handled so good, you fucking break them around. That's crazy. The best one on Red Miami. I got two good. We got time for two. We gotta get nicknames. Get a coach going. So look, we're playing Miami and Sunday. I'm playing with Tim Hardaway Sr. He's great. He's like that close. He's like an iron man when it comes to referees. So we're playing. He gets kicked out again. What's that? We got 3 minutes into the game. He gets kicked out. He's got the ball with him. Don't worry about the ball. He's like, fuck, y'all want the ball? No, I don't. Lays his shoes up on the way out. He unplugged the scoreboard. From the scores table. Took that with him. So nobody could play the rest of the night. I was like, hold on. No, if I can have that scoreboard signed by Tim Hardaway Road, I thought this was an NBA game. No. This is a rec. So taking my ball, I'm going home. They took the scoreboard.
Wait, how many ex-NBA guys are hooping in this league?
Oh, it's a pretty good league.
Oh, so this is high.
Pretty good league, yeah. So it's my turn next week. Now I'm in the same referee. Tim's not there. You got to sit out again, right? no fine, no money. So it's good. So we're same referee cheating us. We're down. I don't even cheated, bro. We're down. We can't win. It's like we're down 5. It's like 4-7. Okay. Just piss the refs off to get going. So I'm like, tell the guy, look, just do whatever you want. I'm gonna bring the ball in bounds. So ref hands me the ball, and I don't know if y'all know, the ref's got the whistle in his mouth, and as soon as he hands the inbound with the ball, he's gonna come in. We got 5 seconds to go in, so he won. 2. I already know what I'm gonna do. Nobody knows though. Ref standing right there with the whistle. So when he gets the 5, he's gonna blow his whistle, call leg gang, whatever. He gets the 4, and he gets back right there. He gets the whistle. Bro, he's standing there like, what you gonna do? He was like, that's the game. That was my favorite one. You love this record. give more credit to the refs if they try to act like they know what they're doing.
Gosh.
They got no clue. They got the big trip.
So he did. That's what they need.
I played the first year, yeah. I tore an ACL the first half of the first game.
What happened?
You know what, man? It was crazy, man. I was just dribbling. I did a jump
cross over a ref.
No, them refs, it wasn't full court, but it wasn't in my way.
Okay.
Like, I just jump stopped, bro, and it just felt like my knee felt like it kept going.
Yeah.
It started burning. It was bad news.
Were you warmed up for it? Had you had knee problems before? Like, I'm just
never had an injury before. I mean, I've twisted an ankle. Yeah, never significant injuries.
Did you have the was it Osgood Schrotters or whatever that shit is called? Like, you used to wear those little.
I wore those little fluke things because Vince Carter wore them. I thought, maybe I'll start jumping a little bit.
So I started wearing them because you were wearing them,
and then I couldn't play without them. Yeah, I think I got so used to them playing. But I mean, I thought they looked cool too.
I thought this was a health thing because I would have sometimes when you're growing, when you're younger, you can get some pain. Yeah, but they didn't help me. But I was like, Jason got it.
I was just trying to jump like this. Yeah, so this rec league was mostly like ex-NBA guys, but apparently there were some current NBA guys that might also play in the rec league. Is that true? Like maybe if you were playing for the Magic, would you ever sometimes go play? Oh yeah, it was like to the point where my last
fucking ringers to the men's rec league.
He's the ringer. So I'm
while you were playing,
I'm on the Magic roster, right? And they signed Chris Boucher to be their backup. Gave him some money. Yeah, love Chris Boucher. Yeah, bad decision. Orlando Magic. You know how the Heat's the best organization in the world? Orlando's the best. What? Don't tell me that, bro. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Chris likes to throw him back too.
Chris is my guy. Yeah, I ain't mad at Chris at all. He'll get all that bread, but that organization, you guys see the garbage truck driving around, right? You see the juice that's dripping from the back? That's the don't say it, not the organization, not the team. Not the player. The organization just got the wrong people running it. Okay. That's my opinion. What do I know? Yeah. You know what I mean? I just.
And you got some money out of it?
I'm just putting levels on the Heat here. I can only do what I can only tell you what I know. Right? Yeah. And it's just.
What was so bad? It's just you don't care about the players?
No, or players that have been through there too that I don't even care about. I could call Miami, I could call Memphis, I could call Sacramento, and we all could go to the game. And we all sit on the floor.
But you live in Orlando.
I'm right there. I've been trying to get to Orlando since day one. Let's rewind all the way back to the beginning of my draft. Chuck Daly, I'll tell you this story, rest his soul. He was the coach of the Magic. Me, I wanted to get drafted by the Magic my year, but they had a 11th pick. I knew we weren't going to make it that far. So we had Bryce Drew. Remember Bryce Drew from Mount Crazy? Hit that shot and dove on the floor in the NCAA tournament? Yeah. Okay, another white dude. Another white dude, about my size. We went down there and worked out one time, and I did my thing with Bryce Drew that day, and their general manager called my agent and said, we'd like to bring Jason. And Bryce, back in, we didn't know who was more athletic. That was firing. That's another reason the Magic organization is bad.
How could they not know?
Oh my God. It's like night and day. So we go back, we set it up. Sure, let's set that up. I'm like, let's set that up. So they're thinking about driving Bryce Drew before me. He brings it. Right. So we go in the workout. Before the workout starts, I go to Chuck Daly and he says, come here. He says, look, I know these guys, right? I know these pretenders. They want to do this. We're going to play one-on-one right from the get-go. I got a tee time in an hour. Let's have this thing over in about 20 minutes. I said, yes, sir.
How long?
Shit. Bryce Drew got a better chance of pissing the hot sauce bottle. Ain't no chance.
Now, what happens to those guys in their workout? They're fighting for their life, and you're cooking.
Like I said,
they get chippy or they
it's probably the same way like when I got to try to guard Russell Westbrook. That's the way I fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah, what happens with Russell?
Just gotta hope he misses.
And you just back him.
Just trying to get a hand in his face. If I get a hand in your face, like Allen Iverson, if I get a hand up and you make that jump shot, what can coach say?
Yeah, that's right.
Now my big guy's not mad at me, coming over the hill, not getting in foul trouble.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. So Orlando sucks, huh?
To me, man, it's just the organization. They got the players, they got the talent, they got all kind of talent.
Now, you would play directly and
Oh yeah, back then, so back then when they signed Chris Duhon, I was out in the rotation. So I've been practice all day or whatnot. I'm like, well, shit, we got a game at 7, ready. I go practice like 2 to 4, and I go 30 minutes, they get 7. So, what's his name?
All right, y'all. Somebody gonna play another game. Appreciate y'all for making it to this point, and as always, I hope you enjoyed your time with me as I've enjoyed my time with you. And until next time, I thought it was on God's time, but I hope you enjoy the rest of your time while there's time. All right, y'all. God bless. Love y'all. One.
I'm driving home from practice or something. I see a pickup game and I want to go hoop.
You can do it.
Right. If I get hurt, I'm still gotta get my bread.
Yeah. There's a